Did you know that some of the most ordinary things we do after dinner could be quietly harming our health, so much so that they might even shorten your life if you're over 60? It sounds unbelievable, but it's true. What if I told you that one habit, often overlooked and dismissed as harmless, can have dangerous consequences that ripple through your body? Not just making you feel tired or uncomfortable, but increasing your risk of serious health problems down the line. Imagine that a simple choice you make every evening could be the difference between waking up refreshed or feeling sluggish and drained for the entire next day. Now, I know how easy it is to fall into comfortable routines after dinner. Maybe you like to sit down and relax, or you reach for a sweet treat without a second thought. But these small actions can build up and cause hidden damage, especially as our bodies change with age. And here's something you'll want to hear. The fourth habit on this list is the one that surprises almost everyone, even those who think they've got their evening routine figured out. It's something many of us do without a second thought, but it could be quietly undermining your health more than any other habit on this list. So, if you're ready to discover these 6 deadly mistakes to avoid after dinner, simple changes that could dramatically improve how you feel and add quality years to your life, stick with me. And before we jump in, if you want to get practical, easy to follow advice that helps you feel sharper, healthier, and more energetic as you age, hit that subscribe button now and give this video a thumbs up. It really helps us bring you more content designed just for you. Let's get started. Harold is 68 years old and, like many of us, he's settled into a comforting evening routine. After retiring from his decades-long career as a school teacher, Harold found joy in the simple pleasures: a quiet dinner, a favorite chair by the window, and the soft glow of the evening news. But there was a problem Harold didn't realize was quietly creeping into his life. After dinner, instead of feeling satisfied and relaxed, he often found himself battling digestive discomfort, sometimes bloated, sometimes sluggish, and that low energy lingered well into the next morning. Harold's story might sound familiar because it's not just about him. It's a story shared by countless seniors who, despite their best intentions, unknowingly make choices that work against their health. Maybe you've felt that heaviness after eating, or the way your body just doesn't bounce back the way it used to. Harold's biggest mistake? He thought he was doing everything right by eating well and staying active during the day. But what happened after dinner? That's where things went sideways. Like many, Harold assumed resting right after eating was harmless or even helpful. After all, who wouldn't want to unwind and let the food settle? But his body was sending subtle warning signs he didn't fully listen to. The discomfort wasn't just a minor nuisance, it was affecting his sleep quality, his mood, and his overall vitality. He started noticing that the activities he loved, gardening, evening walks, even simple conversations, felt more exhausting than before. What makes Harold's story so relatable is that it's easy to fall into these patterns without realizing the harm. Our bodies change as we age, and habits that might have been okay in younger years can become risky. The truth is, many seniors experience these same post-dinner challenges without understanding the root cause. But here's the hopeful part: Harold didn't stay stuck. Once he recognized the mistakes in his routine, he made simple, mindful changes that transformed how he felt. This video will walk you through the exact 6 habits Harold changed, and why you should avoid them, too. So, if you've ever found yourself struggling with post-dinner discomfort or low energy, you're in the right place. Harold's journey might just be the wake-up call you need to rethink your own evening routine and take control of your health after 60. Have you ever felt that post-meal heaviness or fatigue? Share your experience in the comments, we're all learning together. Deadly thing number 1, skipping a gentle walk. One of the most common habits that many seniors fall into after dinner is simply sitting down and staying put. It might seem like the perfect way to relax after a long day, but did you know that sitting immediately after eating can actually disrupt your digestion and cause your blood sugar to spike more than it should? This is especially true as we age. Our metabolism naturally slows down, and the way our bodies handle food changes. When you sit still right after a meal, your digestive system doesn't get the gentle encouragement it needs to work efficiently, and your blood sugar can stay elevated longer, which can contribute to fatigue and increase the risk of health issues like type 2 diabetes and heart problems. Why does this happen? When you eat, your body sends blood to your stomach and intestines to help break down food and absorb nutrients. But if you immediately sit or lie down, your muscles aren't active, and your circulation slows, meaning digestion can become sluggish. Plus, your body struggles to manage blood sugar spikes effectively because movement helps signal your cells to use glucose for energy. For seniors, this is particularly important since insulin sensitivity often decreases with age. Here's where a simple but powerful habit can make a huge difference: taking a gentle 10-minute walk after dinner. You don't need to power walk or break a sweat, just a slow, relaxed stroll around your home or garden. This light movement stimulates your digestive system, helping food pass through your stomach more smoothly. It also encourages your body to use blood sugar more effectively, preventing those sluggish, tired feelings many experience after eating. Harold was skeptical at first. After all, he loved to unwind by sitting down with a book or watching TV. But when he started incorporating a brief walk into his evening routine, he noticed remarkable changes. His bloating and discomfort eased, his sleep became deeper, and his mornings felt more energized and clear-headed. It was a simple shift, but it made Harold feel like he had taken back control over his body. And it's not just about digestion. That gentle walk helps improve circulation throughout your body, which is vital for heart health, joint mobility, and even mental clarity, benefits that become even more important as we age. So instead of collapsing on the couch right after dinner, put on a pair of comfortable shoes and take that walk. Your body will thank you. Have you ever felt sluggish or bloated after dinner? Maybe you've noticed how sitting too long can zap your energy. Tell us in the comments below, what's your after-dinner routine like? Let's learn from each other and find better ways to feel great after our evening meals. Deadly thing number 2, drinking too much water right after eating. Many people believe that drinking lots of water right after a meal is a healthy habit, and in some ways, it is, but there's a catch that often gets overlooked, especially by seniors. Drinking excessive amounts of water immediately after eating can actually interfere with your body's natural digestion process. It may sound strange, but flooding your stomach with large volumes of water dilutes the stomach acid that's essential for breaking down food efficiently. Stomach acid isn't just there to make your food acidic, it plays a critical role in signaling your digestive enzymes to activate and helps break down proteins, fats, and carbohydrates. When you drink too much water right after eating, it thins this acid, making digestion slower and less effective. This can lead to symptoms many seniors know all too well: bloating, gas, indigestion, and that heavy, uncomfortable feeling after dinner. Over time, poor digestion can also impact nutrient absorption, meaning your body isn't getting all the goodness from your meals. That's why it's important to be mindful of how much water you consume right after eating. Instead of gulping down large amounts, aim to sip small quantities only if you're truly thirsty. Try to wait at least 30 minutes before drinking a full glass of water. This gives your stomach acid time to do its job without interruption. It might sound like a small change, but it can have a surprisingly big impact on your digestion and overall comfort. Take Harold's neighbor, Mavis, for example. Mavis is 72 and had struggled for years with digestive discomfort and frequent bloating after dinner. Like many, she thought drinking lots of water with her meal would help flush her system. But once she learned about how water affects stomach acid, she started sipping more mindfully. She switched to small sips only when thirsty and waited a while before drinking more. Within just a few weeks, Mavis noticed her digestion felt smoother, her bloating decreased, and she could enjoy her meals without that heavy, sluggish feeling afterward. This little adjustment helped Mavis reclaim the joy of eating without discomfort, and it could do the same for you. Drinking water is important, especially as we age and sometimes don't drink enough throughout the day. But timing and quantity matter just as much as the act itself. Does this surprise you? Many people don't realize that such a simple habit could affect digestion so much. Let us know what you thought about this in the comments below. Have you ever noticed how your water intake after meals affects how you feel? Share your experience, and let's keep the conversation going, because the best health tips are the ones we learn together. Deadly thing number 3, going straight to bed. One of the most tempting things after a long day and a satisfying dinner is to just lie down and relax. Maybe you head straight to bed or flop down on the couch to unwind. But if you're over 60, this common habit can actually be quietly sabotaging your health in some serious ways. Lying down immediately after eating increases the risk of acid reflux, when stomach acid creeps back up into your esophagus, causing that burning sensation and discomfort that keeps many seniors tossing and turning at night. Worse yet, this can disrupt your sleep quality, leaving you feeling restless and tired the next day. The problem goes beyond just acid reflux, though. When you lie down too soon after a meal, your body's ability to properly digest food slows down, and this can contribute to unwanted weight gain over time. That's because your metabolism naturally slows when you're lying flat, meaning the calories you just consumed are more likely to be stored as fat rather than burned for energy. For seniors, who generally have a slower metabolism already, this can make maintaining a healthy weight even more challenging. Harold knew this struggle all too well. Before he made some important changes, he often experienced uncomfortable heartburn at night. It wasn't just the occasional nuisance, it disrupted his sleep so much that he started dreading bedtime. The constant discomfort drained his energy during the day, making it harder for him to stay active and engaged in the things he loved. After learning about the risks, Harold committed to waiting at least 2 hours before lying down after dinner. Instead of heading straight to bed, he tried light activities like gentle stretching or organizing a small task around the house. The difference was night and day. His heartburn eased, and for the first time in years, he enjoyed peaceful, uninterrupted sleep. His energy levels rebounded, and he felt more motivated to stay active throughout the day. This simple adjustment made a massive impact on Harold's overall well-being. If you've ever felt that burning sensation in your chest after dinner or found yourself restless at night, you're not alone. Changing when and how you lie down after eating could be a game changer for your health. Try to give your body at least 2 hours to digest before settling into rest. And speaking of changes, wait until you hear what deadly habit number 4 is. This one shocked Harold the most and could surprise you, too. Stick around, because this next tip is something everyone over 60 needs to hear. Have you ever experienced heartburn or restless nights after dinner? Tell us about it in the comments, we'd love to hear your story. Deadly thing number 4, ignoring your post-dinner blood sugar spikes. For many seniors, blood sugar is a hidden health challenge that often flies under the radar, especially after dinner. Ignoring how your blood sugar behaves in the evening can be one of the deadliest mistakes you make, quietly increasing your risk for serious conditions like type 2 diabetes and heart disease. The problem is that post-dinner blood sugar spikes don't usually cause immediate symptoms you can feel, so it's easy to overlook. But these spikes put significant stress on your body's ability to regulate glucose, and over time, this damage adds up. Why is this so critical for seniors? As we age, our bodies become less efficient at managing blood sugar levels. Insulin resistance increases, meaning your cells don't respond as well to insulin, the hormone responsible for controlling blood sugar. This makes it easier for your levels to soar after meals, especially if you indulge in sugary desserts or snacks late in the evening. The longer this pattern continues, the greater the risk of developing prediabetes or full-blown diabetes, conditions that dramatically increase the likelihood of heart disease, kidney problems, nerve damage, and other serious health issues. Harold's wake-up call came during a routine checkup when his doctor informed him he was pre-diabetic. Harold had always enjoyed a sweet treat after dinner, sometimes a slice of pie, sometimes a handful of cookies, thinking it was harmless, a well-earned reward after a day's work. But those nightly indulgences were silently pushing his blood sugar levels higher and higher. The diagnosis shocked him but also motivated him to take action. So, what can you do? First, avoid high-sugar snacks or desserts after dinner. Instead, opt for healthier alternatives like a small handful of nuts or a few fresh berries. These options satisfy your sweet tooth without causing dangerous blood sugar spikes. Nuts also provide healthy fats and protein that support steady energy release, while berries offer fiber and antioxidants that help stabilize blood sugar. Making this switch can reduce the strain on your body and help protect your heart and overall health. It's important to understand that managing post-dinner blood sugar isn't just about avoiding sweets, it's about protecting your future quality of life. Many seniors feel empowered and more in control of their health once they start paying attention to this often overlooked factor. Has your doctor ever warned you about blood sugar? Maybe you've had similar experiences to Harold or learned something new today. Share your thoughts and stories in the comments below. We're here to support each other on this journey toward better aging. And remember, the next deadly habit is one that nearly caught Harold off guard. Stay tuned. Deadly thing number 5, drinking alcohol every night. For many seniors, enjoying a glass of wine or a cocktail after dinner feels like a well-deserved way to unwind. But what if this nightly habit is quietly doing more harm than good? Drinking alcohol every evening can have serious consequences on your health, especially once you're over 60. It affects key systems in your body that are already working harder with age: your liver, your sleep, and even how your medications perform. Your liver is the body's detox powerhouse, responsible for filtering toxins, including alcohol, from your bloodstream. As we age, liver function naturally declines, making it harder for your body to process alcohol efficiently. Regular drinking puts extra strain on this vital organ and can lead to liver inflammation, fatty liver disease, or even more serious conditions. And because your liver also helps regulate your metabolism and hormones, overworking it can ripple into other areas of your health. Then there's sleep, something many seniors struggle with. Although alcohol might help you fall asleep faster, it actually disrupts the deeper, restorative stages of sleep that you need to wake up feeling refreshed. That means even if you nod off quickly, the quality of your sleep is poor, leaving you tired and foggy the next day. Poor sleep, in turn, affects your memory, mood, and overall energy, making it harder to enjoy your daily activities. Another critical point to consider is how alcohol interacts with medications. Many seniors take prescriptions for blood pressure, diabetes, arthritis, or other chronic conditions. Alcohol can interfere with how these medications work, sometimes dangerously. It may reduce their effectiveness or increase side effects, complicating your health management. Harold's story is a perfect example. For years, he enjoyed a nightly glass of red wine, believing it was harmless and even good for his heart. But after a health scare and some frank advice from his doctor, he decided to cut back. The change wasn't easy at first, but within weeks, Harold noticed his sleep quality improved dramatically. He woke up feeling more rested and clear-headed. His energy during the day increased, and he felt less sluggish overall. If you're used to drinking every night, try limiting your intake or switching to alcohol-free alternatives in the evening. Herbal teas, sparkling water with a twist of lemon, or even a warm cup of chamomile can help you relax without the negative effects. Small changes like these can protect your liver, improve your sleep, and help your medications work as they should. Have you ever noticed how alcohol affects your sleep or energy? Share your experiences in the comments below. We're all learning how to age better together. And don't miss the final deadly habit, it's one that surprised Harold in the most unexpected way. Stay tuned. Deadly thing number 6, skipping oral hygiene after dinner. After dinner, many of us feel ready to wind down, maybe even skip brushing our teeth just this once. But for seniors, skipping oral hygiene at night isn't just a small slip-up, it's a dangerous habit with consequences that go far beyond cavities. Neglecting to brush and floss after your evening meal can set off a chain reaction leading to gum disease, tooth loss, and even systemic inflammation linked to heart disease. As we age, our gums naturally become more vulnerable. When food particles and bacteria aren't thoroughly cleaned away, they settle into the gums and create plaque, a sticky film that hardens into tartar if left unchecked. This buildup triggers inflammation, which can cause painful gum disease, periodontitis. If untreated, gum disease can lead to loose teeth and eventual tooth loss, which impacts nutrition and overall quality of life. But here's what many don't realize, the inflammation in your mouth doesn't just stay there. It can enter your bloodstream, increasing the risk of cardiovascular problems like heart attacks and strokes, conditions that seniors are already at higher risk for. Harold learned this the hard way. After years of inconsistent brushing, he faced a serious dental scare when his dentist warned him about advanced gum disease. It was a wake-up call. Harold revamped his nightly routine, making sure to brush gently but thoroughly and floss every evening after dinner. Within weeks, he noticed not only improvements in his oral health but also a boost in confidence. No more worrying about bad breath or discomfort when talking or eating. It was a small habit with huge benefits. The good news? It's never too late to start or improve your oral hygiene. Use a soft bristled toothbrush to avoid irritating your gums, and floss carefully to remove hidden debris between teeth. If you find flossing tricky, there are tools like floss picks or water flossers that make the process easier, especially for seniors with limited dexterity. Taking these few minutes after dinner to care for your mouth is one of the best investments you can make in your health and happiness. Imagine how it feels to smile freely without worry. That's the power of good oral hygiene. Do you brush right after dinner, or do you wait until later? Maybe you've had your own dental wake-up moment? Let us know in the comments below, we want to hear your story. And now that we've uncovered all 6 deadly habits to avoid after dinner, remember, small changes today can mean healthier, happier years ahead. Harold's journey from unknowingly damaging habits to empowered health is a testament to how small changes can transform life after 60. By addressing those 6 deadly habits after dinner, Harold experienced remarkable improvements that touched every aspect of his well-being. His digestion, once sluggish and uncomfortable, became smooth and reliable, freeing him from the bloating and sluggishness that used to drag him down each evening. No longer did he dread that heavy, uncomfortable feeling after meals. Instead, he felt lighter and more energized. Sleep, which had been interrupted by heartburn and restless nights, improved significantly. By waiting before lying down and cutting back on alcohol, Harold began waking up refreshed, with clearer mental focus and a renewed sense of vitality. This better rest allowed him to approach each day with enthusiasm instead of exhaustion. Perhaps most life-changing was the control he gained over his blood sugar levels. After his prediabetes warning, Harold made conscious choices to replace sugary desserts with healthier alternatives, supporting not only his metabolic health but also reducing his risk of diabetes and heart disease. This change gave him peace of mind and a feeling of control over his future. Finally, by committing to consistent oral hygiene and regular gentle activity, Harold restored confidence in his smile and strength in his body. These shifts weren't just physical, they lifted his spirit, renewed his social connections, and made him feel younger and more vibrant than he had in years. Harold's story is a powerful reminder: after 60, every choice truly counts. It's never about drastic overnight transformations but about thoughtful, manageable changes that add up to a longer, healthier, and more joyful life. The simple actions you take today, whether it's going for a gentle walk, skipping that late-night sugary snack, or flossing your teeth, can add precious years to your life and life to your years. If Harold's transformation resonates with you, remember this: your journey to better aging can start with just one small step. Embrace these habits, and watch how your body and mind respond with gratitude. If you found this helpful, hit that like button and share it with someone who needs to hear this today. Don't forget to subscribe for more life-changing tips tailored just for you, because you deserve to live your best life, every day.